कूजन्तं राम रामेति मधुरं मधुराक्षरम् आरुह्य कविताशाखां वन्दे वाल्मीकि कोकिलम्। रामाय रामभद्राय रामचन्द्राय वेधसे रघुनाथाय नाथाय सीताया पतये नमः। जयत्याश्रितसन्त्रास ध्वान्तविध्वंसनोदयः प्रभावान् सीतया देव्या परमव्योमभास्करः परमव्योमभास्करः।
श्रीमते निगमान्त महादेशिकाय नमः। Vali threw many questions at Rama. Rama patiently listened to those questions and he slowly started replying to Vali's queries. Rama mentioned that the entire territory, even which Vali was ruling and calling it as his kingdom, came under the jurisdiction of Ikshvaku kings. And as a representative of Bharata, he had every right to question the crimes that were meted to the subjects in other kingdoms falling under their jurisdiction, like how a person who had resorted to Sharanagati at the feet of Vali was discarded and sent. In the process, Vali had also sought custody of Sugriva's wife, which was wrong because that lady was to be treated like his daughter. With all these crimes, Rama had every right to question. If need be, Rama said, consider this as hunting as well. Towards listening to Rama's explanation, Vali says what Rama had done was right and what he had committed was wrong. He requested Rama to forgive the sins he had committed, but of course expressed his displeasure that this enlightenment in him came so late. Then Vali tells Rama, Anurupani karmani vikramya balavandrane karishyantyesha tareshye tejasvi tarunongadaha. Rama, my dear son Angada is just like me, very strong, very powerful. Please make use of him and treat him as your very own son Rama, says Vali. As Vali was expressing these final wishes, remarks, while he was lying on the ground, also withering in pain because of Rama's arrow, Tara comes running to this field and she cries over Vali's death. Till now, Vali is not yet dead, but she knows that he will be dying in a few minutes from now, so she laments. That time, Hanuman consoles Tara. He says, life in itself, Mata, is like a bubble. So, when bubbles come, they don't stay for months or years together. The moment they come, in a few seconds, they die out. So is life. You are dying and lamenting over Vali's death. In a few days, few weeks, few months, few years from now on, all of us will have to die. Shochya shochasikam shocyam deenam deenanukampase kascha kasyanu shoshosti dehesmin budbudopane. It is like a budbuda, like a bubble. Tara then says, it is high time, even if my husband did not seek refuge at the feet of Rama, I will like to seek. Padamulam gamishyami tasyayvaham mahatmanaha yosau Rama prayuktena sharena vinipatitaha. Then Vali tells Sugriva, my dear brother Sugriva, Raghavasya cha te karyam kartavyam avishankaya syada dharmo hyakarane tvam cha himsyadamanitaha. Treat whatever commitments and promises you have given to Rama as your utmost duty. Do as you have promised. Don't fail. Then Vali again tells Angada, you were very playful with me. Do not show the same kind of immature behavior to your uncle Sugriva. Parents will always accept whatever mischief their children commit. Others will not be so magnanimous. Angada, behave well. Yatha hi tvam mahabaho lalitaha satatam maya na tatha vartamanam tvam sugrivo bahumanyate. One more thing, Angada. While you are growing under the guardianship of your uncle Sugriva, it may so happen due to political compulsions, due to your own aspirations, you may be in acquaintance with your uncle's enemies. Do not show inclination to having any kind of affiliation or friendship with them. Your uncle's enemies are your enemies. Learn this political game. Do not cause any more tussle in the family. Nasya mitrairgatam gachet ma shatrubhir arindama bhartur artha parodantaha sugriva vashago bhava. Always be under the control instructions of your dear uncle. As Vali, he did say these parting words, his Atma left to the heaven. தன்னடித்தாழ்தலோடும் தாமரை தடங்க நானோ பொன்னுடை வாழை நீட்டி நீ இது பொருத்தி என்றான் எண்ணலும் புலகம் ஏழும் ஏதினன் இறந்து வாலி அந்நிலத்துறந்து வானுக்கு அப்புறத்துலகனானான். Whatever has happened till now in Kishkindha Kandam, Narayana Bhattatiri in his magnum opus Narayaniyam summarizes it for our benefit. Nida Sugriva Maitrim Tadanu Hanumata Dundubhe Kayamuchaihi Kshiptvangushthena Bhuyo Luluvitha Yugapat Patrina Saptasalan Hatva Sugriva Ghatodyamatulabalam Balinam Vyajavritya Varshavelamanaishir Virahadaralitastvam Matangashramante. Now, as Vali's Atma left his material body, we also have a few questions to answer. Sir, if they say that if you stand before Vali, the opponent's balam, power, half of it will go to him. So he is called Bali for that reason. We need to understand the evolution in languages. Though there is a letter V and a letter B in Sanskritam and later in the other languages, in later occasions V and B are used replaceably. In many places where V has to come, B will come. That is also because of the influence of regional languages. If you look at the eastern languages of India, like Odia, Bengali, you will notice that traditionally those languages do not have the letter V. That is why they are coaxed to use the letter B wherever V occurs. It is not Vidya, it is Vidya. It is not Chakravarti, it is Chakraborti. So, Va becomes Ba. Vrindavanam is called Brindavanam. Now we use them interchangeably. Some say Vrindavanam, some say Brindavanam. But traditionally, Va and Ba are different letters. His name is Vali. So, the moment we want to induce our own thoughts, because half the Balam will come, so it is Bali, all this is not there in Ramayana. Of course, there is a popular version in the other Puranas that a person who stands opposite to Vali, half their balam will come to him. That is why Rama did not fight Vali by standing opposite him. This is the explanation, which is not valid. I'll tell you why. Suppose I go and stand in front of Vali, the equation will be 150 is to 50. Correct? Because half my balam will go to him. So if we start 100, so my 50 will go to him, so he will become 150, I will become 50, valid. If you also stand, same is the case. But Rama is Paramatma as per Ramayanam. Who is Paramatma? He is like Agni. Who is Agni? How much ever you take out of that Agni, that whole will remain a whole during Deepavali or Diwali is what they call in the north of India. If we have to light lamps, will we use one matchstick for every lamp? No, we will light the first lamp, use the fire in the first lamp to light the remaining lamps. As we are using the fire, is the fire in the first lamp reducing from 100 to 90 to 80 to 70 to 60 to 50? No. How much ever you take out of that whole fire, the whole fire remains whole. In the sense, you cannot reduce. That is why Vedam says, Purnamada Purnam Idam Purnat. How much ever you take out of the whole remains a whole. So, Rama should not be treated as 100 is to 100 against Vali. Rama is infinity. How much ever you take out of infinity, infinity or indeterminate remains indeterminate or infinite. So, this rule of Vali, Rama, 50, 150 will not work. Then why did Rama stand? One reason given by an Acharya is Yadva Mrigam Mrigayuvad Mrigaya Padeshat Channo Jagantha Nato Shatruvadabhimukhyat Tadyuktameva Tavaragava Vamshajasya Tiryakshu Naiva Hi Vipakshatayo. When I fight another person in a battlefield, electorally, politically, either in a war, I should first consider the person as an opponent, worthy an opponent. Then only I will be standing in front of him. Right. Rama did not consider Vali as an worthy opponent. So that is why he did not even want to venture into this battlefield. This is one explanation given. There is another explanation, very beautiful one. Imagine it's a 2-day, 3-day play that we are all showcasing. I run a production, I'm showcasing it to you. Day 1, the characters are very interesting characters. We have Rama and we have Sita. Sita walks into the room and Rama is amazed at Sita's beauty, her poise, her coyness, her gait. As she approaches, he touches her hands and she feels that coyness and she puts her head down. And then Rama describes, you have the moon-like countenance. You have the conch-shaped neck. You have such a beautiful chest. Such a thin hip. He describes Sita. This is scene 1 on day 1. Done. You have all done watching the Ramayana drama. You all go back home happily. Next day is the scene when Rama is being sent to the forest. Now that day, the person who had to play Lakshmana's role is sick. So he is staying home. I don't have anybody else. Somebody has to play Lakshmana's role. So what I do is I do minimum modifications and make Rama as Lakshmana today. Day 1 he was Rama. Now he has become Lakshmana. Same is the case with Sumitra's character. That is Lakshmana's mother's character. She was sick. So she couldn't come for day 2. So I have made Sita with little patches of white color I put and I make her Sumitra for day 2. What should be the dialogue of Lakshmana to Sumitra? He should treat her like a mother and say, Mother, I have to go to the forest with my dear brother. Please give me permission. Instead, he remembers his day 1 dialogue. He says, Oh lady with a thin hip, such a beautiful face. Now Sumitra will be confused. Why is he uttering the wrong dialogue? So what will the director do? The people will ask in the audience, who is the director? Colin. Will the director come to the stage and say, here I am the director? He will slowly stand behind the screens without anybody noticing him. He will slowly use a stick and pull this Lakshmana character backstage. Similarly, world is a stage. What was enacted in Treta Yugam is a drama. The dialogue to be uttered by Indra's Amsha Vali at the start was, I will help you Rama in annihilating Ravana. Instead, he did the wrong thing of going and having a correlation with Ravana. Now, this character Vali has done the wrong dialogue delivery. Instead of helping Rama, he has helped Ravana. Rama is the director. So he has to pull this wrong character. That is why he hid behind the trees and pulled that character, says one of the acharyas. Whatever be the reason, sir. Now, you will have to tell us, sir, if these explanations justify Rama's action. You will have to tell me. You are asking. I'll tell you, but in the next episode.
Dear Astika reader, I'm happy to be authoring a two-part book on the Ramayana in English. The first part is slated for release in the year 2024. The book aims to recreate and retell the Ramayana of Valmiki, conforming to the ancient commentaries and other allied literature. To receive notifications of the book release, kindly register with www.deshikadaya.org/books. Namaskaram.